Hey everybody, I'm Odie Apparatus, and welcome to a look at a game called Loop Hero. This is the demo. It is on Steam right now for the Steam Games Festival. It's one of the most interesting ones I've come across in the Steam Games Festival, honestly. This is a roguelike RPG strategy type game. It's coming out in March sometime, March 4th it looks like. It is basically the world has been thrown into an endless time loop and been completely destroyed, and all of the inhabitants that survived have lost all memory of it. And our hero is searching around a loop of land and exploring, and along the way he's battling monsters and finding pieces of the world to place back into it. It sounds a bit strange, and it is, but it also is a very interesting strategy game that I'm very excited about. So let's get into it here. I played it through the tutorial so far, and it seemed really cool, so I wanted to share it with you guys. Let's start it up. And I'll play the tutorial again just to make sure we all understand what's going on here, because it is a lot to take in. The stars in the sky are going out, one by one. But no one notices it. No one can stop it. I'm racing to the last place where there is still hope. I need to make it before it is too late. Sounds of agony will quickly fade. The world will be destroyed, even the memory of it will be gone. And even if there's absolutely no chance of bringing everything back, there will always be someone who is willing to do the impossible. In a place without space, without time, without memories. Cool intro, right? Where am I? I can't see anything except this path. My head is killing me. I only remember a skeleton with a staff in the sky. This darkness was coming down from it. Did he destroy everything around here? Just standing here don't do me any good, I guess. So, press the switch to change between adventure and planning modes. Right click or space. So, we right click to begin time, or we can right click again to just turn it off. So this is the point where we would go through our inventory and put in equipment. We would look through our other inventory of cards and place them in here. We'll get to that in here in a second. So we're gonna switch here. It's just gonna go on walking here. Hope I'll be able to find some shelter before nightfall. Such a thing like night even exists without a sky, of course. So here we are, just a hero in the darkness in a pixel art world. Pay attention to the day as the day progresses on the top of the screen right here. New enemies usually appear at the end of the day. Continue your journey by changing the game mode or press space or right click. A living ball of slime, quite a nuisance. They digest anything they can. Hey, I remember this creature. Maybe I just need to freshen up my memory and everything will go back to normal. Unlikely, but traveling, fighting, and most other actions are done automatically. The player can't affect them directly, so we have no control over what the player does here. Mostly he just attacks. What we can control is his upgrades, we can control his equipment, and we can control kind of what monsters he faces and when he retreats from the dungeon here. It's a hard fight with your bare hands, but I think there's a weapon in the remains of this thing that's not fully digested. So we have an axe. I think I remember that there was a grove nearby. Are these my memories? Do they belong to that slime? Okay, so we have a grove card. And these grove cards, I guess, serve like stylistically as memories of places that existed once. And we can place these in his path and he'll come across them eventually. Each card has its own particular things. So this spawns a rat wolf every 2 days. The wolf can move to an adjacent tile. So this will spawn an enemy when I place it on the ground here. But that's okay, because we want to fight new things that'll give us more resources. We don't want to fight things that are going to make us outmatched necessarily. So we don't want to fight everything all the time. But we do want to get enough resources and enemies to progress. So that's kind of the balance we have to place here. We're making the dungeon for this character to go through, and he's succeeding. A forest rat wolf. I was right. Some emotional stress, a few colorful images, and a bit of adrenaline. Everything will be forgotten like a bad dream. Or remembered as a bad... Damn. It's good that nobody's listening. You can get new items and cards during battle, you've probably already noticed. Some items have unique abilities, as do most of the cards. By hovering over them, or before hovering over an item or card, you can expect its properties. So we have a forest. If we play this, our hero gets 1% attack speed. If we play this rock, we get 2 HP and 2 more HP for every adjacent rock or mountain. So this is how we basically improve our character during the run. That's what kind of makes it a roguelike game. We can place this forest anywhere we like, and it looks like it doesn't matter if it's adjacent to anything. Rocks, however, if we place these adjacent to each other, they get a bonus. Each rock adjacent gets more HP. So we get 2 HP for placing this rock, and our HP went up to 252. We also have a scimitar here. Has 4 to 6 damage with a 4% attack speed. Let's do it. Great, so there was a mountain over there, and there's a forest. The world is just like new. The branches and stone in my backpack are a sure sign of that. Some of your actions will yield new resources that you'll need further on, but not right now. That shouldn't stop you from looking at them right now. Okay. So, we have a preserved rock, apparently untouched by the Lich's curse. The Lich is the big skull enemy, apparently. Suitable for building despite the shapelessness of the world. And we have stable wood, a log that somehow maintains the structural integrity despite the general chaos. So special wood, special rocks. That's why we don't have a lot of them. Even though the ground is rocks, it doesn't maintain its spatial geometry or whatever here. Some of, let's see, continue your journey by changing the game mode here. Also, I wanted to point out when we add a new weapon in, the old weapon just disappears. We don't have to like take anything back in our inventory to like sell it or anything like that right now. I don't even know if we can at any point here. We'll see what happens. So we're approaching our campfire here. When we enter it, it heals us at 20%. I think it's time to have a rest. The game itself is a journey on a loop path. Only you will decide when it's time for the hero to return to camp. Either you or the fangs and claws of your enemies, and of course, you can retreat almost any time, but a special animation will let you know when it's safer to do so. Retreat to the camp by pressing this button. So we can't retreat while we're in battle, but otherwise we can always retreat at any point. When we're on top of a campfire, though, we can retreat safely. If we retreat other times, we would lose resources or take losses, basically, if that happens. So right now, we don't take any losses. We keep this stuff, and we lose this stuff, which is nothing here. We keep all our resources because we're at the campfire. The thought of leaving the battlefield and going back to your cozy camp has passed through your mind. What a timely idea. The camp is just around the corner. Retreat. So now we return to our camp. It's cold and dark here. A small fire could solve both these problems. Nice place to set up camp, but that's all the resources you've gathered will come in handy. Who would have thought? You have just enough wood and stones to make a campfire. What a nice coincidence. Build a campfire using the building function while in a camp. So build. So this is kind of a tech tree. So we're building these different places around here. We'll upgrade them also while we build them. But for now, we're just gonna build a campfire. Congratulations, you've beaten the annoying tutorial. Now you can start your first expedition or not. Do as you wish. Complete the tutorial. Okay, so now we're in the game proper, just like that. That's all the explanation we need. The game will take care of everything else from here on out. So we can build new things. We have to collect resources. We need 3 wood, 2 stone, 1 ration to build a field kitchen. We need herbalist stuff. We need 4 rations, which is quite a lot, and 2 wood and 3 stone. And then the smithy over here has 2, 4, 7 of this iron, probably. I don't even know. And we start the expedition with gear, which is kind of fun, and unlock the ability to craft tools from the camp if the supply depot is built. Very, very cool. Okay, well, we can't do anything else right now. Let's go take another expedition here. Let's start up the expedition. Facing the Lich once more. So, the loop has gotten much bigger. This path, everything is wrong, but I remember. It looks like a completely different place, and it's empty again. Do my actions even have any meaning? Like, I have a choice. If one is needed to give up and cry to save the world, I would be the worst savior of all. Let's do it. He's not giving up. So we start with nothing once again here. We're on a path facing down monsters. Now I can speed time along here by clicking that, which might do here at the beginning. So he's gonna battle a little slime here. If I hover over things, they slow down so I can see what things are doing here. Kind of pauses it temporarily for me. Artificial life liquid. So everything has a kind of a type to it. We got ourselves a ring. I'm just going to close that quickly and equip this ring for magic damage. I don't know if we have any magic damage capabilities here, but we'll find out. Okay, we got a couple new pieces here. We got a grove. Spawns a rat wolf every 2 days. We saw that one earlier to an adjacent tile. That's fine. And a meadow. The meadow heals 2 HP at the start of every day. So when this goes to the end, the day is over, new monsters will spawn. And this will give us 2 HP healing, which we just about need here. So I'm going to lay down a meadow here. And we're going to lay down this grove. So let's leave the path here. Let's lay it down right here so we're facing this guy early. We might get through it first here, actually. That may or may not be good, though, because enemies only spawn at night. They'll probably spawn, like, right now. We got something for passing through it. What was that? We got, oh, hold on. We got stable branches. 12 pieces of sticks form a beam of stable wood. Oh, okay, so sticks make wood, and then we have a ration. So the ration is what we need to build that cook camp, right? The cooking thing. We also got another ring here, vampirism. Oh yeah, I want that, please. Anything that heals us is a good idea here, especially when we don't have any items to do so right now. A vampire mansion. Oh boy. So hungry eyes follow your every move through the holes in the roof. Adds vampires to an adjacent tile. Okay, so I'm gonna put this like after the camp, probably. If we're gonna face vampires, I'd like to have healing before we get into that. And if there's a lot of vampires there, I might call off the whole expedition, so we'll see what happens. It'd be nice to get around a whole loop here, though. This game is really neat. I'm really liking it so far. We got a shield here. Let's add that in. It's fast-paced with all still being very strategic. Doesn't get bogged down. Armor, nice. Max HP 84. That's a lot of max HP there. That's great. We got ourselves a treasury. What does this do? Gotta kind of pause for the big reads here. The thick walls guard all types of riches from thieves and their previous owners. Gives a random resource after placing anything on an adjacent tile. Can't be built adjacent to anything. So we have to build it someplace away from everything else. And then when we place adjacent things to it, it gets more resources. That's kind of cool. Gives a random resource after placing anything adjacent to a tile. Okay. Or on an adjacent tile, rather. Okay, so now we have another meadow, so I'm gonna put that over here, I think. And we have another grove. And it doesn't need to be adjacent, right? So we could put the grove anywhere. And we might want to put it before too long. What is this? We have noticeable change. This is enough to turn a caterpillar into a butterfly, but a seed into a sprout or a drop of water into a stream will turn itself into something else too if you collect enough of it. 20 changes form a complete metamorphosis. What is a change? So there's some type of like abstract ideas we're collecting here, as well as just the basic stuff. I'm gonna put this right here. Maybe we'll run into one of these rat wolves. There's one sitting here. So far, no vampires. Gotta keep an eye on that. But the next night might fall soon here. But if we get to the camp, we'll have a full heal here, which is nice. So every time we pass through one of these groves, it seems like we get some more resources too. No vampires yet, so that's good. And we just got the rat wolf here, which isn't that difficult. We got another axe, so that's good. So that's to 4 to 6 damage, which is what we had, but now it's bonus damage of 4 to 6. We should be able to handle most things here pretty easily. And we got pretty good loadout here so far. I don't even know if we can equip anything else at the moment. Just because these things are grayed out. I think these things unlock as we unlock like a smithy, maybe? Something like that. Oh, where can I put the med? Oh, okay, put the med over here. That's right. I should have paused for a second there. Okay, let's pause here now. Let's put the med over here. So that gives us a random resource. And it's adjacent. It probably doesn't count the diagonals, but we'll find out eventually. And then rocks. Adjacent rock or mountain, we get HP for every touching rock. So I'm gonna put one there. We can build rocks out that direction. The meadows don't need to be close to each other. Here we have destroyed pebbles. 10 pieces of pebbles make 1 preserved rock. Okay, that's gonna be a long time to build up resources for. We need like 3 or 4 for a camp, right? Hopefully we get some better ones here soon. Oh, we got some more stuff here. So we got a counter ring versus vampirism. I think the counter ring might not be as good as the vampirism. Even though it's 10% counter, the vampirism is probably better. Defense 4 equals defense 4, so those things are the same. And we have a max HP of 85 versus 84. Well, I guess we'll take the little upgrade there. Sure, why not? The slimes are starting to come out in greater number as they're respawning every single night in random spots around here. Now we have 2 to fight at once. If they get too many things that kind of group together, we could enter into a battle that's going to be very tough to win eventually. All right, we got a spiky one here. Damage to all. That's kind of cool. I wish I could have more than one ring equipped. Evasion 9%. Oh, see, now we have to make some tough calls. Hey, damage to all might be good when later on when we start getting into harder battles and we start to attack things at once. Evasion might be also helpful, more so than vampirism, because we can avoid damage rather than taking damage and healing back. Our health right now, though, is pretty good, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. We're just going to wait. We have rocks to place. Let's place that. We have a grove again. I'm going to put that over here. And we have a mountain. I'm going to put that. Mountains need to be adjacent. So each adjacent rock or mountain. Let's put those next to each other then. So we should get more. Should get more HP then. So we're at 352. Yeah, that's what we were at before, though. Was it? Oh no, it's 252. So we almost got 100 bonus health at this point now. Oh boy. So we got another vampire mansion. Where do we want to put this down? Is the question. All right, we're doing pretty good here. We got another shield to look at too here. We're all the same for the most part here. Just because our inventory can get full. Yeah, our inventory might get full here. I might want to start equipping things just to get rid of them. Because we can make some of these redundant things go away then. Keep the stuff we want to think about. So we got spider cocoon. Spawns a spider once per day. Ooh, that could be bad. That could be bad, especially if it's once per day. It takes us about 3 days to get around this. It doesn't tell me what day we're on. Does it tell me what day we're on? Also, the enemies level up. Loop counter affects the enemies of level. So we've done a loop so far. Doesn't tell us how many days we've been here. I guess we'll put it there. We'll see what happens. They're gonna set spiders here or here. We'll see what happens. We might be in trouble there. All right. This might be our last loop after this, though. That said, we are keeping up pretty good amount of damage. Even another vampire mansion. I don't know. This guy's evading everything. Okay, we got a lot of good stuff there, though. Let's see what we got. Counter 16%. So that's actually pretty decent now. I might consider that for in place of the vampirism, but it's hard to say at this point. Defense 11, yeah. See, it's a level 3 ring now. I think I have to do it. And then level 1 swords, okay. Let's also, should we make a vampire subdivision here? This could be very, very bad if they all spawn at once. Like I said, this is gonna be our last loop, so if we fight a vampire, that'd be good. All right, so now we're at loop level 3. Let's put another meadow over, another meadow rather. Let's put a meadow over here. Nice. Got a couple more things, okay. So we got a couple dogs over here now. That could be bad. But then again, we can handle it. We're at full health, so that's, you know, as good as it's gonna get. Now these guys are getting harder now. And we also have the counter, which is nice. So if they hit me, I can do some damage back. We're holding on. Time slows down when we get into a battle, but it doesn't stop. So taking longer in a battle also is bad because more enemies will pop out. Ooh, we got some level 4 weapons here, though. 14 out of 22. Regen per second, 1.2. Damaged all 4. Ooh, oh boy. Because we're going to have some multi-battles coming up here. I mean, pretty much for sure. Those two spiders are next to each other. Damage to all, but the regen per second is pretty nice. I think I take the regen for now. We do something else, though, for now. So that. And we'll see how that goes. Maybe we take the damage to all eventually. Look at that damage we're doing now. Cemetery spawns a skeleton every 3 days. Well, we're not going to get a chance to see this, probably. Let's place it and find out. Oh, it's, yeah, okay, let's put it, like, right here. All right. Let's see if it spawns a skeleton before we get there. It only spawns every 3 days. Oh, the shields are up here. Oh, this is level 3 shield, though. These are level 2 shields. It's probably not going to be good. How do we get rid of stuff? Do we just get full eventually? Perhaps? Oh, let's put our rocks down so don't forget. Now remember, we want rocks adjacent so we get bonuses from those. And meadows don't need to be adjacent, but let's put it here and see what we get. Yes, okay, the diagonals do work, so that's good. That's great. 19 damage now, this guy. Kill him in 2, nice. All right, so that's even more health. 2 more for every adjacent rock or mountain. All right, we got dual dogs here now. Hopefully this works. We're holding our own still. We level 4 spear. Counter 9%. So that's an extra counter on top we already have. I don't know if it's better than the regen, though. Our health is slowly going up. So, I mean, that's pretty good. Another mountain. Sure, keep those adjacent. Let's put another grove in here. Oh, the groves have to go here. Okay. Well, we want to space things out so we're not fighting too many things at once, I think. Can we do another loop still? What's this ring? Regen per second, 1.2. That could boost the regen up, but the counter's pretty helpful, actually, especially for these guys taking damage when they attack me. Lots of spiders, though. That's bad. All right, we got a situation coming up here. Ooh, we knocked him on 1, though. Maybe it's not that bad. Okay, we have a beacon now. Beacon, 40% movement speed within range, 20% attack for all units. Oh. So we put it like right here, and we get bonuses for all those spots. We get a better walk speed through those things. Or we put it over here maybe. Where's it gonna get the most coverage? Well, right here's not bad. But we want to be close to enemy attacks. So like this covers it pretty well. Let's do that. And then we'll put the spiders over here maybe. Where we can get the benefit from those things. Oh, actually, it won't get the benefit from those. I made a mistake there. We should have put it someplace close over here. All right, we got 2 dogs here. Rat wolves. We're starting to take a bit of damage now. But we do heal 20% when we get through here. So we got another treasury. Can't be placed adjacent to anything. Let's finish up this treasury here. That's great. We got our first full wood. We're out of pack space though. I don't know what's gonna happen next. Evasion 16%. No, is that better than the counter at this point though? It's a level 4. I think it's better. Take that off. Anything better over here? Better armor? No. The counter here might be okay. Well, the regen per second is pretty nice though. So I'm gonna hold on to that. And this damage to all. Yeah, I don't think so. Not yet. That evasion's very good. That evasion can actually keep us alive quite well. So far, no vampires, so that's good. Okay, we have our last meadow. We have some rocks to place. Oh, look at that. We got a lot of resources for that. Got a lot for that too. We got another mountain to place next to these guys. Start placing some meadows next to this now too. Look at that. We're starting to get resources here. We got a full rock now. We got a full log now. Got some food supply. Now, I am concerned about the skeleton coming up. I have no idea what that's going to be like. We got our health almost back to full. No vampires, though, which is good. So that's good. I think we're okay. We can do one more lap. Let's speed it along, though, here. Does it speed the attacks along here, too? Looks like the attacks are the same speed. What do we get here? We got a road lantern. Decreases the maximum number of monsters on adjacent tiles. The effective lantern can stack. So if I go like this, decreases the monsters through here. There's that skeleton though. Another mountain to boost up our health a little more. All right, let's go. Nice. We got a cemetery for more skeletons. Well, I can put the cemetery by the light here. Let's get through it that way. Since this is the last lap, I'm kind of think we should probably max up the treasury by going rocks over here now. We won't get the full benefit from the HP. We get 2 more HP for every adjacent rock or mountain. So if we place something next to a bunch, I think we're placing these wrong because we're only placing next to one thing at a time. If we place it next to 2 at a time, we get bonuses from those. I think that's what it's trying to say. I may have read that wrong. So we kind of have to set it up a little bit. Let's try it out with this guy. So this one says 5 HP for each adjacent rock or mountain. So it should be 5 HP. So we should get 10 HP for this. We did. Wow. And then we have Meadow. Heals 2 HP at the start of the day. Pretty solid. Okay. All right. We got a lot of battling to come up here. Our loop's looking pretty crazy, though. I'm liking it. Ooh, we got some level 5 armor here. Look at this. Max HP up 444. Oh, we have not had an upgrade in a little while here. Look at that. We have 800 HP now. We might go around again still. Armor. This is more armor? No, that's not as good, though. It's worse. This ring. Damage to all defense and vampirism. Level 3. Oh, that's kind of tough to call. I don't know. How long have I had this? Shoot. This is a level 4 weapon. We have a level 4 weapon. I like the regen. This might be good, though. Evasion. We get defense and damage to all and vampirism. We're starting to get into multi-battles almost all the time now. I'm starting to think that's a way to go. Okay, no more counter then. Okay, let's go. Okay. See how much we're doing. 29 damage now, 30 damage now. Awesome. So if we put this rock here, we should expect to see 2 HP and 2 more HP for every adjacent rock. So we should get 6 HP off of this. We're at 812. 8. Whoa. Whoa, look what happened here. Look at that. I did not expect that. Okay, so that was even better than I thought it was going to be. We're at 857 total HP now. So now we're fighting these guys here. These guys, we're starting to get lower. The skeleton's pretty strong, actually. We might get some decent off of them, though. Got another rock. That's great. Let's put it here. All right. Let's put the meadow over here for this. Okay. I'm liking it. We got a better shield. 15 defense versus 11. Let's do it. And we're good to go. I guess it just pushes off the old stuff when it gets too full, which is good. So the damage to all is only 2 damage to all. It does a little bit. I mean, that's probably not worth it, honestly. This is probably not as good as what we could have. Okay, we got a road lantern here. Let's put a road lantern along the road here. Just to keep those kind of slimes off the road. And so we get a little bit more chance there. So we go, like, if we try to make another big mountain like that, or do we start just building adjacent to that one? Maybe we go bigger. I don't know. See what happens. Okay, let's go. We have a big attack coming up here, though. Luckily, these guys aren't that strong. Or they weren't anyways. We were healing back 3 for every hit. And they're doing 4 to me. So we're gaining health on these spider fights. Almost. Well, that time they did 13 to me. Okay, now they're doing a little bit more. Okay, we might have to slow down now. Hold on. We gotta play some things. Meadows down in here. Oblivion. A bit of the Lich's magic is causing anything to be totally forgotten. Erases any established tiles. Erases monsters from the road. Interesting. Look at this. What's going on here? A goblin camp spawned. Let's Oblivion in that. Sorry, goblins. Let's put the road lantern through here. Put the meadow down here. Okay, let's go. Another vampire for our vampire subdivision here. Haven't seen any yet. What have we done? What have we done? It was like laughing at me. That's not good. We have counter 16 damage. Okay, that's not as good. I just got to take a look at my stuff every once in a while here. Don't forget. Ooh, a new type of slime. Dark slime. It's got more attack speed. This might be our last. This might be where we stop, actually. We're going to have to slow down again here, I think. Okay, first of all, let's use this. Oh, shoot. Okay, I need to make sure pause here after the battle. Okay, now we gotta pause here, because I really gotta lay this stuff out before we run out of time here. Let's do this. Let's do this. Look at all that. That was awesome. We got a ton of stuff on that. That is so good. Okay. And then the rocks. Let's do the rocks in there. Adding in health. Okay, another beacon maybe? A battlefield. It smells of blood and steel. Spawn a chest at the start of each loop. Enemies adjacent tiles become ghosts. Are ghosts probably hard? Ghosts are probably hard. I'm gonna put this grove down someplace. Put it there. Another meadow. And a battlefield. Oh, I don't know. We have to get through the loop if we want to use this thing. I mean, because it only spawns it at the... Spawns a chest at the start of each loop. Okay, so we could put it, like, at the beginning here. And then it's going to make... Enemies on adjacent tiles can become ghosts. I don't know. There's not that many enemies out there at the moment. Let's hold on a second here. We got level 4 stuff here. We have level 4 armor right now. This is magic and evasion plus 6%. We have a ring. Level 3 ring adds defense 2. That's equal. Adds counter 6. Adds vampirism 8 instead of 9, which is okay. And regen per second is 6. I think we take it with this instead. Because it attacked all wasn't doing a lot for us, honestly. Okay, we're good now. This is level 5 sword. We lose the regen per second, though. That probably has kept us alive pretty well here. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Let's just grab it. No, it's not. It's not good. It's not as good. All right, we got a goblin. Stop. Where do these goblins come from? I don't remember. I don't remember remembering you. We disremembered ourselves. Now give us all you've got. You have no idea what's going on, right? Why don't you help me to restore order to this world first? Then you can do anything you want to. Goblin must rob. No other order in the world. Fair enough. Guess I don't have any valid objections here. Oh, wait. I do have one. How about... Oh, we're in trouble here, I think. Oh, he attacks very fast. He's only like 6 damage, but he attacks twice as fast as we do. It's strange how these creatures appeared here on their own. Maybe it means that everything is actually not so bad in the world. It's trying to restore itself. Or that even the apocalypse isn't strong enough to get rid of some pests. Okay, we're at the camp. Now we have to decide, do we want to place down the battlefield and try this? What do we get here? Nothing? Nothing. Or do we want to take another chance on a lap? There's not that many enemies out there at the moment. Let's do it. We got a meadow here too. Let's just put it down. All right, let's go. We're doing it. Spawns a chest, and we get to that chest. Oh, I underestimated things. Back off, human. A vampire? Where are your lands? If your farmers need help, I would be glad to offer it. No more land, no more flock, only hundreds of years of emptiness and hundreds of years of hunger. Oh boy. Save yourself while you still can. I don't know how long I'll be able to keep my head straight. What hundreds of years are you talking about? Your mind is easy to trick, but you can't trick my hunger. It demands its share. Every sip, every drop of blood will go to satiate it. I'm too weak, but you can help me, and then I will set this crumbled world right. Right. I'm doing this not for myself, but for everyone, in the name of good. So be grateful for my hard work and just let me bleed you dry. Oh boy. Okay, kill him first. He hits hard. He's got a good evasion. I think we got him though. Luckily, we're not facing more than one of these guys. It took several days for him to show up here too, which is good. That was merciful at least. Vampires often owned our lands. They kept the peace. They helped their settlement prosper. But this won't do it all. Now they're just pale shadows of their former selves, both physically and mentally. Apparently, the blood of the other creatures doesn't make good sustenance. He wasn't joking about the hunger. Even the creatures that just stand near him are imbued with the power of devour someone else's life. Oh, so those creatures had vampirism too. That's nice. We have a rock. We have another mountain. All right, building it up. Another grove. Let's place it back here because we're not going around for another lap. So, and then we have more weapons. So that's not as good. That's not as good. This is a lot more damage though. That's only one more damage. Never mind. This one's not as good. Okay, we're not getting as good stuff anymore. We have another goblin coming up here too. This is bad. Oh, the vampires are back. Oh, we might be in trouble here. All right, another mountain. Keep adding on max health, but I don't know if our normal health is improving here. There's another vampire over here. Oh, we've done it bad. Okay, this is kind of bad. We have a couple of rat wolves now, so that's not gonna be that bad. Hope they just respawn though. I hope that we get through this. Ooh, what is this? Damaged all 9. See, now we're talking a little bit there. We'd give up the counter, the regen, and the evasion, though. I don't think it's worth it. Not for that one, at least. We're starting to be under-leveled here, I think, is the problem. We're doing okay. I think we'll be okay. All right, let's place the rock. Place another meadow. All right. 2 goblins. Oh, this is bad. They attack fast. We have a defense 3, counter 9%. I think that might be good. And then regen per second 1.2. Okay, let's do it. And then we have the magic damage 1. No. This one. Okay. No, we're not doing it. We might be in trouble here, though. Okay, I might need to think about things here. Let's see. We have this battle here with the skeleton. That's not too bad. This is not bad at all. This is not too bad. The vampire hero is going to be pretty bad. Let's see if we get leveled before then. I don't want to retreat on nothing here, but... Okay, skeleton's going to be kind of bad. 22 damage. We still have 400 health, though. He's doing 22 damage, so we can take a few hits of that. Well, I guess 4 hits. Oh, 35 now. Okay, never mind. Ooh, we got something new, though. Damage to... Okay, 16 to 24. That's better than everything. Counter 7%. We lose our regen per second. Am I ready to give that up is the question. All right, let's try it. Oh, there's comes some vampires flying in. They're all over the place. We shouldn't have set up that vampire subdivision nearby. It may have been a mistake. A better armor, yes. And evasion. Fantastic. Yes, please. More evasion, please. I have an evasion of 9% now. Oh, this is bad. We might be in trouble here. Oh my god, we survived. Oh, let's pause it here. Let's get this beacon set up here. Maybe help us out a little bit. I don't really want to place the cemetery anywhere I'm going to actually need to worry about it. Let's start putting something over there now. Let's not even worry about the battlefield. I don't even know where to place that. That would be like, okay. Oh, we killed this. That's fun. If we retreat now, what would happen? We would lose this stuff. And we'd keep that stuff. I don't know. We have 180 health left only. We're not going to make it. I have to start thinking long term here. And thinking that we don't want to leave with nothing. We have a big fight coming up here. We only have 180 health left. I think it's time to retreat. We would lose a lot. We would lose this, and this, and this. We'd keep a lot, though. We would keep a whole lot. We got enough for a cook area. We have enough for a lot. I think it's time to retreat. We keep 60% of resources. Yeah, let's do it. It's time to go. We had 180 health left. I couldn't be expected to stay there. I can't believe it. Hey, everybody. The boy managed to return. Survivors. Does this mean I'm not alone anymore? Where did you come from? Is there still a place without darkness? We don't know where we came from. We can't remember. These people will see you. These people you see are only a small part that's left of the camp, I think. You're not sure? We're not sure. We've reached the conclusion because of the abandoned luggage and leftover daily rations. Every day we find new signs of people that, as far as everyone here knows, have never even been with us. It's like we all forgot them. You forgot? Exactly. It's like these people disappear every day and we instantly forget they existed, almost as if we forgot the place we came from. Our families, maybe even ourselves. My name is Yoda. That part I still remember. Nobody else's memory is much better in shape. That's why I remember so little about myself. Everything's forgotten. But wait, you said I'd managed to return. Does that mean you knew that I'd left? That's why it was so important for us. We saw you leave, but you were gone before we were able to approach you. Listen, we can't wander around in the emptiness anymore. There's campfire and a few sleeping bags here, a real luxury in these dark times. What do you say? Well, of course, I'll be grateful if we could team up. I want to restore everything. I've begun to remember the world as it was before, but there's no point to it without the other people. It's too lonely without them. Remembering the world? I don't understand what you're talking about. I'm too exhausted. But we'd be glad if you could help us, and we'd be glad to help you. Just don't ask us to go with you. I don't know how you managed to return, but for us, leaving this group is too dangerous. I will ask no such thing of you. For now, I just want to have a place to return to, a place where I can hear other people's voices. We weren't joking about helping you. Here are a few things that survived the cataclysm, neither vanished nor forgotten. You might need them. Oh, some nice resources for building that was enough to build the cook thing, I think. So we got some statistics, how long we played. 35 minutes on this playthrough, wow. And our build, let's see, we got a field kitchen. We can't afford anything else just yet. We're missing one ration for the herbalist hut. And we're missing a bunch of stuff for the smithy. So let's build that field kitchen. Let's put it like right here. Do you know the difference between a good cook and a bad cook? The food made by a good cook is tastier. What? Were you waiting for something more elaborate? Sometimes the truth is very simple. Look, I have a cauldron, a hearth, a couple of knives, a bucket of potatoes, 3 onions, and some ham. Nothing special. Everything is simple. But give me a few minutes and everyone in this camp will be running to my table following the tasty smell of a good stew. All right, man. You do you. And help us out. So I think a lot of stuff here is locked for the demo. This is coming out on March 4th. It is, as you can see, a very interesting game. I'm excited to check out more of this. I hope you guys enjoyed my look at it. We'll bring this back. It's got some hooks. I like the whole loop mechanic here. I like that we have like a roguelike building of a roguelite rather, building of a city afterwards, using the resources from that to build up a city around it. It's good stuff. And the gameplay is very strategic and interesting. It's a very, very well-made game. Also, to even add to that, it looks like we can upgrade things here too. We can upgrade this building down the road. If we get the right resources for it, we can increase the items slots, or the camp item slots by 1. And 8% campfire healing power. So we get 8% bonus to campfires. Right now it's a 10% bonus. So we have 30% healing now on it. And we have the blood grove also, whatever that means. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this look at the demo. It's available here for the next few days at least, and then the game will be out in March, so we'll be checking back on it at that point, I think. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, leave a like, and I'll be back for another one very soon. See you then.